What's up YouTube, Maniac here. The reason I'm making this video is because these past 2 weeks kind of gave me a fresh reminder of kind of how I used to live my life compared to how I live it now, and how I used to feel back then compared to how I feel now. The basis of this video is kind of trying to give some advice, in my opinion, on how to pretty much just not feel like shit, or be depressed or anything like that, anxiety, stuff like that. I think I am pretty familiar with all of those things, so I decided I've kind of wanted to make a video like this for a while now. I didn't really know the right time, but I think now, especially these past 2 weeks, I've kind of been thrown back to my old ways. I don't know, I felt like I needed to put this out. You never really know who could hear this. I understand I have a little voice on YouTube. Someone that is watching this could get something from it, and it could benefit them in a really good way. Right now, no, I am not depressed, I am not sad, I'm perfectly fine, but I'm telling you, I have been through all those things. I'm very aware of what those feelings feel like. Pretty much these past 2 weeks, I pretty much stopped working out, I stopped eating healthy, and I felt like I've become kind of like a bum like I used to be. I'm not saying I do a whole lot now, but You'll see where I'm going with this. Okay, so the past 2 weeks, I pretty much stopped going to the gym, stopped eating healthy, and just day by day, I felt like I was getting lazier and lazier. All I want to do is just sit in my bed, lay in my bed, and it was a fresh reminder that if I don't, this is just for me. There are some people who are perfectly fine. This is just for me. And maybe some of you who could do this as well to benefit your life. These past 2 weeks, I've been eating like shit, haven't been exercising, I've been slacking on YouTube a little bit, not too much, but I could definitely be doing a little bit more. It's just definitely not benefited me in any type of way at all, and gave me a fresh reminder of how I used to be. I've just been sitting here, I've been feeling like shit, drinking alcohol every now and then. Nothing, I'm perfectly fine, okay? I'm not an alcoholic, but I'm just giving you an idea of, I've been feeling like shit the past 2 weeks, and it's because of these things. Now, it kind of gave me a reminder of how easy it is to slip back into that kind of depression. And it definitely gave me a reminder to get back on my grind again, because of how much better it is to live as a happier person by doing these things. For me, I'm not saying for everyone, but for me, eating healthy and exercising might be the two most important things for me to feel happier or to feel better about myself. It gives me so much more energy during the day when I'm doing that stuff consistently. Not only that, it just makes you feel better mentally that you're getting up, you're doing something, you're getting out of the house. I've explained this in a video before of just how it makes so much sense to me that diet and exercise is probably, it has to be the most important thing to being a happier person. If you think about the history of the human being, thousands and thousands of years, the human being has always been moving, always been active, from the fucking caveman to generation and generation after that, blah blah blah. The human being has always been a hardworking person. We go hunt. You guys get what I'm saying. We weren't always just being able to sit in our rooms, do absolutely nothing, and not have to worry about shit. We were always fucking worried about wild animals and shit. Always had to go hunt, make food, do chores, blah blah blah. The human being was just always on the move, and just kind of recently, in the past maybe 50 years, it's becoming a thing to where humans have stopped moving. And I think the way our body has adapted to this has become this fucking viral thing of a depression. And it's really just the human body is giving you this feeling because I don't think it really knows what the fuck to do. It's not used to a human body not moving, not trying to progress. The body just has so much tension It needs to be released, whether it's like exercise or just getting out of the house, moving around. Now, I 100% know what it feels like to literally sit in your room for years and not move, not exercise. I was always off and on, but one day, this was actually last year, I think I was probably at my lowest point in my life. Yeah, my life pretty much just my days pretty much just consisted of waking up, getting on my Xbox, and the only time I'd leave my room would be to go downstairs and get food. I didn't really leave my house. I did have some friends, but I was just in such a shitty place to where it's like, if they called me, if they texted me, I would pretty much just ignore their calls. I didn't want to leave my house. I don't know, it's not that I was satisfied with being in my room, it's that depressed feeling where it's like you kind of just give up. You kind of know what you need to do, but you just don't do it. And that's kind of how I've been feeling these past 2 weeks. Definitely a reminder of how I used to live. So yeah, just like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was kind of at my lowest point. Like I said, I'd wake up, I was in my room all day. This was for months and months, maybe. I've been doing it throughout the years, but I've kind of always been conscious of what I need to do to be a happier person. But yeah, sometime around a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I made this huge decision, and that was I will never feel like that again. And what I started doing, I started forcing. Now, when I say forcing, I don't mean I like to do it. I just knew the answers. I knew eating healthier and exercising was going to make me feel better. 100%, that's just how it was going to work. And that's just how it does work. I don't think there's a soul that eats healthy and exercises that doesn't say it fucking doesn't help them. So yeah, a year and a half ago, I told myself that's what I'm going to do. I was not happy at all with my life. Wasn't happy with what I was doing every day. To give you guys a little visual of where I was at, when I started exercising, I just started trying to jog outside, get my body moving. And there were nights where I was just so sad with myself. I don't know, this shit, it kind of runs in my family, depression and stuff. But yeah, I was just, nothing crazy bad was happening. I wasn't happy with myself. There were nights where I would just cry in my room. To tell you guys how bad I wanted to get out of this, I was absolutely forcing myself to do exercise. I was always up all night till 6 a.m. and stuff. This was probably 4 a.m. one night. I just had so much tension. I felt like I was getting a panic attack just sitting in my room. I've kind of always had anxiety in my life, but I had to get out of my room. It was pouring down, raining. I said, fuck this. I'm going outside. I'm running. I am not feeling like this again. Every single day I was going to do something to better myself. So yeah, it was 4 a.m. I went for a jog in pouring down rain, threw on some sweats, and I was probably only a half a mile into the jog, and I just started crying. I don't know what it was, but I just started crying. I'm telling you guys this just to give you a visual of where I was at compared to where I am now. Yeah, I was just so sad, I guess, that halfway through my jog, I'm just crying. It's like a movie. It's this poor kid in the middle of the road at 4 a.m. It's pouring down rain, and I'm just crying on my way back to my house. It was kind of at that point that I was ready to change my life. Now, I'm not saying I've done so much, but you guys get what I'm saying. So yeah, just from that point on, I was not going to feel like that again. I've definitely done my best to exercise as much as I can since. Well, not done my best, but you guys get it. I've been very conscious of my diet. I've just been very conscious about trying to better myself because I know how I was living and how I felt, and I'm pretty much just trying to do the opposite. It's not all about eating healthy and dieting and you're gonna feel better. You really have to make an effort to change your lifestyle, whether you have shitty friends, whether you have shitty parents, shitty relationships. You really just have to separate yourself from that stuff as well. I'd say if you're like a younger kid and don't really know what the fuck you want to do, and you kind of just sit in your room all the time, and you're not happy, you're not. First thing I would say, start exercising, eat healthy, and get a job. Get a job, get out of the house. Sitting in your room will not solve anything. Now, I'm sure there are some people who are perfectly fine with just sitting in the room, but if you're not sure if that's you or not, just ask yourself if you are happy with where you're at. If you're not, you have to change something. Whether it's the people around you, and definitely your fucking lifestyle. You can't be waking up and just have nothing to do. You have to find something to do. I'm sure there are people that don't have anything to do. They're okay. But that's not me, and that's probably not you guys either. You gotta find something to do. You really have to figure out a goal you wanna work towards, whether it's fucking something besides just sitting there. Fucking learn an instrument or something. You have to figure out some goals, some things you think are cool, and work towards those. Or you can work towards your future. I don't know, pick up a new hobby, figure out something outside. Another thing that does help is just acting as if you were fucking super happy, not fucking all cheerful and fake, but just if you just go to the gas station, get a fucking drink, like just the way you approach people. You walk in a gas station, get a drink, walk up to the cash register, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good, thank you. And just like smiling at people. Just every interaction you come across, you can affect someone differently. I don't do this all the time. I definitely have my times where I just don't give a fuck, but it's something you have to do. You have to change your mind. You have to change your outlook on shit. You are not better than anyone. And you gotta remember, someone else could be having a shitty day. I've had times where I'm having shitty days, but someone will smile at me, or the cashier or whatever will just be super nice to me, and it kind of just brightens your day. So think of that every time you come across like another human interaction, someone you don't know. Don't just do it to benefit yourself, but also do it to make them feel better as well. I 100% used to be depressed. I am not sad now. I'm not depressed now. I don't want you guys thinking that I am. Just the past like 2 weeks of how shitty I felt, because I have been doing nothing. Pretty much just fucking laying around. I've already explained. But yeah, I just want you guys to know I've been there. I 100% knows how I feel. There's not many people I would believe that could say they've felt lower than what I felt. And again, it's not because my life was like super tough or anything. It was just like a mental thing, but as well as like physical as well. My body felt like shit. Of course my mind felt like shit. My mind felt like shit. Of course my body felt like shit. I just had it all. I don't know. That's just how it was. It wasn't like my life was terrible, but honestly my lifestyle was pretty shit. One thing I did start doing was going to a psychiatrist. I can't really say that really helped me a lot, but it was kind of nice to just be able to go there and say whatever the hell I wanted to say to this person. They're not going to tell anyone, and they're very professional about, I don't know, they're kind of just like your friend that you can 100% trust. Or if you do have friends, I know a few of my friends, I've texted one of them at like 5 a.m. because I was so sad. I don't know, I texted him and was just saying how sad I was. And I don't know, just reach out to your friends, people you trust, talk to people. It definitely makes it 100 times better. Another thing, guys, is you can read all the books. You can watch all the YouTube videos about trying to like overcome depression or anxiety or anything like that, but until you fucking do something about it, it's not really gonna change. All that, hopefully those videos will spark you to get the fuck up and do something about it, but unless you're doing something about it, it is not going to change. I'm not sure who said this quote, but I heard this quote somewhere, is that you can read all the books and watch all the videos about swimming that you want to, but until you get in there and do fucking laps, You are not going to be good at it. You are not going to be any better. So yeah, to conclude this video, if you guys do feel like this might be you, you're not happy with yourself, I'm telling you, start exercising. Go fucking run. Turn this video off and just go run. You might not feel better today. Maybe you will. You might not feel better in a week, but keep doing it. You're going to be happy with yourself. The fact that you just keep doing it forcefully, pushing yourself to do something that you do not want to do, I promise will make you feel better. Exercise, eat healthier, do something. Go out, be nice to everyone you can. You know, not in like a fake way, but you want to genuinely make people's days better. So yeah, exercise, eat healthier, act as if you are that fucking happy person that you want to be. Do something. You need to set a goal for something. Whether your goal is to just eat healthier, get in better shape, get bigger, get some fucking abs, who knows, set some goals, reach your goals. I don't know, you need something to wake up in the morning and have some fucking fire underneath you that just makes you want to get up and fucking kill the day, get everything done, get some shit done during the day, and you will feel so much better than when you don't do shit. When I don't make a YouTube video during the day, my fucking job right now is just making YouTube videos and streaming occasionally. If I don't do that, I feel like a fucking loser because of how easy it should be. If I just force myself to do it, I should be getting a YouTube video out there every day. But I don't know, just my personality. Sometimes I just don't fucking do it. I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little... creating ideas and stuff is a little difficult. But yeah, it's just a simple fact. If I don't do something during the day, I 100% know I could have done. I just feel shittier. And that right there is something that I think a lot of us go through weeks, months, years of doing. It's just every single day we know we could do more, but we just don't fucking do it, and it's really just being upset with yourself. So yeah, you really just gotta get up and do shit. I mean, I feel like I'm kind of missing some stuff I do want to say, but I think you guys got the point of what I'm trying to get across right here. Camera angle might have just turned different. My battery just died, but yeah, you just really have to take action in your life, or you are not going to be happy with yourself. You have, as many times as you've probably heard this, as corny as it may sound, you have one life. I'm not saying I'm the fucking guru here. I'm not saying I'm the man doing everything with my days, because I am not at all. But I'm just saying what I know, what I try to imply sometimes. And you have one fucking life. You've wasted enough time already. I've wasted enough time already, and it's time to change your life, because you can be a happier person if you really want to be. Alright guys, I just figured I'd make this video. I'm sure there's someone out there, there's gotta be one person out there that hears this and needed to hear this. I'm just like you guys, I've been through it all too. So yeah, today's the day where you start your journey on changing your life. Quote by Joe Rogan actually is, be a hero of your own story. Today could be the day that you're that piece of shit, lazy fucking guy, and today is the day where you turn all this shit around and you become the hero of your own life. So turn this shit around. You really can be a lot happier person if you really choose to be. You're not gonna like it at first. It's gonna fucking suck. You have to force yourself through this stuff. But yeah, it will happen. I promise you, life will get better. So yeah, take this shit, run with it. Good luck. Peace out, guys. Also, I wanted to add this in real quick. There's gonna be times where everyone seems to be going against what you think, what you're doing. When I joined Optic, when I decided to leave my team and join Optic and move out here, every single person, besides probably my mom and some of my friends, but every single person, every pro, every online friend that I had was telling me not to do it. Dumbass this decision. Maniac, you're a fucking idiot. Why would you do this? You're not loyal. Blah, blah, blah. But every single person was telling me not to do it. But I felt in my heart it was the right decision. I wasn't happy with where I was. I needed a change. I decided to do it despite everything everyone else was telling me. Everyone was telling me not to do it, but I fucking did it. I'm 100% glad I did it. It's been nothing but good times ever since. And yeah, you just don't listen to other people. Listen to what you feel and what you